Okay, I'm just fixing this, and we're starting right now. I click recording because I wanted to start at 8:08 for me, so I needed to start as soon as I could. And right now it's 8:09. So okay, so let's start. Like you're checking right now how are my finances, and this is what needs to happen. Like I need to be able to close by the beginning of February. I need to be able to close 190,000 hoof. That it's let me just convert it for you. Just give me one moment. So 190. So that's 551. So let's put it 588 as a goal. That's gonna be 202, 621. Let's put 7. Let's put like this. This is a number that I like. Okay, so this would be our goal, and let's put a better number even. Let's put 17. Okay, 17, and let's put here 9. Okay, so this is a number that I like. Let's see how much is that. 217, 988. So that would be $632.59. So this would be the goal of bringing of closing sales with the new Shopify store that is going to be available this month, and also by things that we can sell in the marketplace. I'm going to explain later what is the Shopify that we're gonna bring. So what we were discussing is that what we need is $1,888. So what we need to close in coaching clients by the 3rd, and this is 650,588. Let's put 800 like this. So let's change the numbers so it's like a little bit better. Let's put 1788. Okay, so this is how it has to look. This is what it has to happen in order for us to be secure for the entire month. So like that, if we bring this amount of, if we are able to close these clients that are going to be paying monthly this amount in terms of coaching clients, like that, we're going to be secure for the next 4 months. So that's the whole goal. We have a whole strategy in order to reach to that specific amount. We're working with a lot of different things. It's really impressive how much things we're doing. The whole December was to plan, to do strategies, to really sit and focus on creating something that actually works for us. And there's plenty of things that we're going to be discussing. So first of all, it has already passed 5 minutes. You don't know me, or some of you know me. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Carlos Martinez. Some of you know me as Carl, others know me as Charlie, others know me at like here in Hungary. My wife and her mom was calling me Kishmuki, there's some people in Guatemala very close that call me Carlitos, that it's like little Carlos. So there's plenty of ways that people like to call me, and whichever the way that you have for calling me, I know that you have a special name that you use, and it's because it means something, and I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate each of you, because this is something great. This is what I'm doing today, is something that I have been planning for 5 weeks. I wanted to do for maybe 8 or more years, and I simply never had the gut to do it. And right now I realize that I have everything in place to be able to do it. I have the technology, I have the resources, I have everything. Nothing actually is really stopping me, and there's no reason to be stopped. So it's mainly just the actions and the commitment that I can have to my dream. And my dream is this: to be here, to be in front of you, and to be able to do something great. So previously, if you have been following the whole traction of this, I was mentioning that I launched something today that it's the following. That it's basically the Rocket Man City Walks. So this is the Rocket Man City Walks, and but this specific segment that you're watching, and this specific episode that you're going to be able to watch every single Monday, is not called Rocket Man City Walks, because that's going to be a different show that it's going to be having the whole traction and the whole elements of the day, and the minute by minute, and the hour by hour of different activities that I'm going to be performing. Now this one that you're right now here, it's called Ninja Strategy Solutions, and this is the one that you are right now. So Ninja Strategy Solutions, I'm passionate about ninjas since very long time, extremely passionate about ninjas. I believe that a ninja, and more like the connection of ninjas and Batman, for me is incredibly huge, and the whole connection in Batman Begins for me was amazing, how everything was connected. So I'm completely passionate by the culture, the philosophy, the precision, the silence that you need to be moved in order to be a ninja, and how capable and really how big in some way you need to be, like to be able to reach the level of ninja. Like not everyone can follow the whole endurance to be able to become a ninja, and the reason why this show it's called Ninja Strategy Solutions is because during the past, I'm gonna say 40 years of my life, and the reason why I say 40 years of my life is because my first strategies started when I was a baby. When I recently born, the strategies started, and I simply understood the strategies until I was a little bit older, and I could remember things. But the strategies started since the moment that I born. since the moment that I was a little child and a little baby, crying for milk, crying for food, crying for getting clean, when I couldn't do it by myself and I needed to reach to that moment where I needed somebody else to do it for me, somebody else to feed me. Since that moment, the strategy started. So what I want you to know is that all the things that you're going to be watching in the next episodes, in the next months, years, and everything that we're going to be doing together, until the point that we're going to reach to a moment that we're going to simply say, okay, enough is enough. We were able to give what we needed to give, but right now it's a special moment. We're starting this in a big way. So I want to welcome all of you and each of you to be here, and we're going to do this in a massive way. What are we going to do is that we're going to be doing different type of strategies in how to level up in a bigger way, and each Monday we're going to be doing different strategies, and I hope that you can share specific problems so we can try to find the solutions in this 1 hour, 1 hour and a half that we're going to be together. Actually, it's going to be 88 minutes, so everything is connected with the 88. That is my prime number, and we're going to be doing a lot of different interesting things. Like you're going to be seeing, what is going to be. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. So I'm kind of excited for that. And what I want you to do is to really be watching as much as you can. Comment, send me all the information that you want, share with me, reach me directly by message, by messenger. I'm not going to be sharing WhatsApp because of trying to keep something that is going to be available just for family and very close friends. But besides that, you're going to have access to all the ways for reaching to me. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I really want you to have full access to me, and I want you to really find a way to communicate and have the results that you need. I really want you to actually reach to the greater thing that you can, and I'm going to be giving as much as I can, and everything is going to be based on solutions that I have built before, that have bring massive results for people that I really care. So there's very big examples, incredibly big examples. You can imagine, just to mention some few. There's one of my dearest friends, David, that he reached to the point of being able right now to start purchasing his house, and has been able to purchase the car of his dreams. And very soon he's gonna get married, so that's kudos for him. And with him, he actually didn't follow everything that I am about to teach, but he believed in some solution that we presented for him almost 2 years ago, and thanks to that solution, he's able to duplicate the amount of money that he was earning in Guatemala, and he's in a better position in his life. He's able to work wherever he needs, wherever he wants, and at the moment he's staying in Guatemala because there is where his fiancée lives and his family. But at the same time, if he needs, he can go to LA to visit the other part of his family, and he just travels and continue working, and travels back and continue working. And that's the freedom that I'm seeking. Something that you're not stuck in one single place forever, but you have the flexibility to be who you want to be, and to have the freedom to move wherever you want to move, and to be having the financial freedom that you deserve in your life. Money for me, it's not freedom. Money for me, it's a tool that at the moment is the only tool that most of you knows, but we're gonna show you other tools that are bigger than the money that is in your pocket. And those tools are here and are here. And I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna help you to unlock in the next weeks how you can unlock those tools that are bigger than what you have in your pocket. What is here can run very fast, and I'm going to show you with examples how fast can go and how easy is to have this wallet like this one. Look, empty like this, and how easy is to have bank accounts with zero money, bank accounts with a depth of a couple of dollars, but a depth. And credit cards with over $5,000 in depth that can't be paid because there's not sufficient money coming to the revenue stream of the family. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I want to set the correct reference of where I am today. I am today here because I actually believe in a company that company closed their doors in the moment that I needed the most, in the moment of sickness for myself, and instead of they helping after my loyalty to them, what they did was that they simply closed the doors, removed me from a high position where I was earning a lot of money, like above $2,000 per month. For me, that was a lot because in Guatemala I was earning around 1,000, so that was the double amount that I could earn. So I was with a lot of expectations of growing to the point of being a manager. And because I got sick, I got a nervous breakdown, and because I had a change with my medication and I was not able to sleep, I started having an erratic behavior. And because of that, they didn't want to affect my team. That was what I was told. And they simply dropped me to an agent position. And immediately the next day, they took away my work. And then after that, they lowered the amount of hours from 40 to 20 hours. And 1 week later, they removed completely the hours. And then they just give me 15 hours from 40 hours per week. And I was completely believing that that was just going to be a little moment. And my family, my wife, my cousin-in-law, they were actually knowing what it was going to happen, and they told me, like, listen, try to reach the previous director from this company and ask her for a job. But I was completely sure that they were simply trying to take care of me and trying to protect me because I was not feeling good. And what happened was that at the end of June, I was offered to go for a long extended vacation, and I didn't accept it because I wanted to stay working. And I said, like, listen, I prefer to stay and grab as much work as I can. And then the next thing that happened was that the person that was kind of fixing the work reached me one day. It was a Thursday, and reached me. Like, I didn't have any work scheduled, but in this company, kind of, you needed to have the availability of working, and even if you didn't have the work, you needed to be available for work. And if you were not going to be able to work, you needed to notify. So what happened was that 5 minutes before having this person reach me, I was having a problem with my teeth, with a root canal, and my wife booked me an emergency appointment with the dentist for the next day and at a specific hour. And then 5 minutes later, this person reached me out to check if I could take sessions the next day. So I said to my wife, listen, this person is reaching me out if I can take sessions. And she said, yes, but it's emergency for you to go to the dentist. So I was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. So I was like, well, this is sudden, so I'm pretty sure that I can sort it out. So I reached to this person and I said, listen, I can definitely work. The only thing is that I can't from this and this hour because I have an emergency appointment to the dentist. So the person said like, well, I'm going to see if I can fit something before or after, but I cannot guarantee. And the next thing that happened was that next week they simply reached me out, asked me if I could have like a moment to talk. And it was a Thursday, I remember. It was a Thursday, the saddest Thursday in my life, at least in 2023. And this person just reached me out to talk over Slack and said like, listen, things are changing, and we were talking with some people, and we believe that we're holding yourself back, and there's no place for you to be doing the coaching that you want to do in the company. And what we're seeking at the moment is something more technical. So because of those reasons, we decided that we're going to terminate your agreement. So I was like in shock because I was not expecting that at all. And the only thing that I did was to say thank you as much times as I could, because in my life and in that moment the only thing that I had was gratitude because of what that company and the people that I met there represent for me. And I want to start by saying that I'm extremely grateful for that company. Even I'm grateful for the people that took the decision, because this couldn't be possible if I would be still working there because I would be extremely comfortable earning my $2,000 and not trying to aim for more and for doing something higher, because I would be like, oh, I'm extremely good, I can cover this, I can cover my bills, I can send money to my parents, I can pay my credit card, everything is fixed because of this work. And what happens is the following: when we have everything easy, we lose the capability of having aspirations, of having dreams. And once I was able to find this job or this agreement, because it's a freelancing work, not an actual job, but when I was able to get this client as a freelance client back in 2021, I actually felt secure for a very long time, and I was so happy of finding that I didn't want to move nowhere. I really took the decision, I'm just gonna stay here and go as far as I can, and I'm gonna try to grow as fast as I can, be the best that I can be, doing technical support, and then growing to a different level and growing to a higher position. And that was my focus, and I was actually doing until the leader of that company that was doing the director of all the technical support decided to resign in order to have a better place or a better opportunity. And in that moment, everything changed inside the company. and I was the result of that change that that put me away of the place that I loved for many years, and that I still love. And I will not mention the name of the company because I'm pretty sure that there's something big waiting for me, and most likely, based on what I already noticing, there's going to be some big projects that I'm going to be able to sort out through that platform, because I will need the platform for some of the projects that I'm going to be building. And I know that this is going to be viewed by a lot of people that has access and that are part either as clients, as employees, or as freelancers from this platform. And I'm setting this as a starting point because I want you to know from where I'm coming. I want you to know that I'm the result of a big struggle. I'm the result of a big problem. I'm the result of a breakdown, nervous breakdown. I'm the result of not being capable to stay steady with something that I couldn't handle because of a mental problem that I face, that is the bipolar disease. I'm bipolar with a manic depressive disorder, and because of that I need to be taking medication every single day. And if I have some alteration in the medication, then it's the worst for me. It's the worst for me. So I couldn't manage that, and because I couldn't manage that, then it really hit me to the point that I ended without nothing in the first week of July. So that's a quick start of how I started. And that was not the ending story. The ending story was that for last year's birthday, I received the biggest gift that I could receive, and the biggest gift that I was able to receive was the following that I'm gonna show you right now. So I'm just gonna turn off the display for a moment because I want to make it a surprise. So I'm gonna make it a surprise for all of you. So this is so just give me one moment. I'm just opening right now this. I just put the wrong name, so I was able to get gifted the following.
The coward dies 1,000 deaths. A courageous man or woman only once. Anybody can be in a good state when things are going your way. But if you can stay in a beautiful state when things don't go your way,
with Tony Robbins,
then you're going to have a beautiful life.
And this changed me completely. For me, for my wife, and the biggest thing that happened was that one of the representatives of Tony Robbins was trying to get me a ticket, like selling, and I said, listen, right now I'm having these problems, and unfortunately I can't pay. I'm trying to find the money since very long time, and I just explained all the problems that I was facing, and he actually said to me, listen, I'm gonna see if I can get you a free ticket. I'm gonna reach you back, and then for my birthday, this is something amazing, but for my birthday, the first email that I received for my birthday was the gift of being able to go to the Tony Robbins UPW for free. It was around $392 that I was able to save, and I was able to go to the Tony Robbins in not in person, but the one that was live in Birmingham. I was able to go virtually here in Budapest. But the benefit was that this was the second UPW that we were, and the main problem was that the first one that we were in March, it was in US Eastern time zone, and it was finishing around 4 to 5 a.m. for us, and there were a lot of things that we were missing because we were extremely tired, so we couldn't follow everything. So this one that was in the UK time, we were able to follow much better because it was something affordable for us in terms of time, and we were able to get so much massive result. And I received the confirmation of what I wanted, and I said, like, this is exactly what I want to become. This is exactly someone that I want to remodel. This is someone that I want to really follow through the steps of what he's doing, how he's doing it, why he's doing it. And I compare that from all the people that I could model in this time of my life, he was the closest one to someone that I admire completely, that some of you knows who it is. And I'm just gonna keep the name of that person in private because it's someone that I follow since very long time, and I'm gonna continue following for the end of my life. And the closest person that I can remodel actually from the business aspects way is actually Tony Robbins. He has everything available for me to be able to see and to understand how to do it. So there's some big programs that he has, like $70,000, the platinum and all that, and he has like the mastery 10,000 or the whole university 20,000 or things like that. And there's amazing things. There's amazing things, and there's things that I want to get and I want to invest, but today I can't do it. But in the future I will, because I'm completely committed to be able to grow and to learn more. But right now I'm in a point where I need to be accepting what I have, accepting where I am, understanding my limits. And by understanding my limits, I can understand also the power of the resources that we have and the power of being resourceful. And that's crucial. If we're resourceful, then we can accomplish whatever we want. Whatever we want. There's no limit. It's not the same saying like, oh, I need, like, of course, like right now I don't have the best setup for doing what I'm doing. I don't have the best lighting. I'm not in the best shape of my life. I don't have the best microphone. I don't have the best camera. Maybe I'm not like in a studio set or things like that. I recently, because I was with very little money, I needed to sell my fast computer so I could get some cash, and I was aiming for $310, and the person that purchased had the nerve of even asking for a reduction of the price. So because I needed the money at the end, I ended giving it for $285, which it was a computer that the price was around around $550-$650. And of course that was like a new laptop, like around that price. But I had in perfect conditions. I had the computer like with very great maintenance. So the computer was extremely well to perform at the highest level. And unfortunately, I needed to give it for lower than the amount that I was seeking, just because I was in need. And I know how painful for all of you it has been being in that moment of need. I completely know, and I completely know how tough is that. And I want for all of you to know that I understand you. I completely understand you. And this is the reason why we're launching this today, because I want to be able to do something in which we can solve with strategies, with real solutions, not with the hype, because everybody can do the hype and everybody can say like, oh, this program for X amount of value, and we're giving I don't know how much value, and you just need to pay 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 right now, and if you make it big, then you can get this in this amount of money because you're a fast action taker. That's bullshit, guys. Really, that's completely bullshit. That's simply a hype to make money for somebody else, and I don't want to do the same. I want to give you access, of course, to work with me, and that costs a price. But this that I'm doing for you, this is my way to give that retribution for all the people that has trusted, that has believed in me, that have give to me in some way or another, and that I couldn't give back yet because of problems that I have faced, because of my mental issues that I have faced, because of a lot of things that I have been able to struggle with, that have put me in a position where I'm lack of money, because I have always putting my trust in people, and I have always waiting for somebody else to take the actions that I couldn't take for myself. So I was giving away my responsibility to somebody else that was really not going to take care of me. And because of that, I'm with zero money right now. When there's someone back in 2015 that I lended almost $10,000 of money, when there's other someone that was able to have his political campaign back in, I don't know, in 2004 or 6, I don't remember, but some date like that, and owe me over $100,000. And there's another person that also simply didn't give nothing in return, simply because I didn't ask, but of course was consuming my time for over 14 months. So because I was letting somebody else to take that simple decision of putting the limit and saying, this is my value, if you want to work with me, you need to pay, or this is the amount of money that I'm giving you back, but in this specific date, you need to give it back, and we're going to sign an agreement. So because I didn't took those actions, and I was simply just letting somebody else to decide, I'm in the point of being simply without nothing. Technically, because I have a lot, and that's the beauty of what I'm going to share with you, is that I have a lot, and you have a lot. And if you want to continue knowing more about what I'm going to share, just check the next episode. Take care.